realizing harmony and liberation, which must be cultivated to be known fully. I am aware that the three jewels are within my heart. I vow to realize them. I vow to understand living beings and their suffering. I vow to cultivate loving kindness and compassion and to practice joy and equanimity. I vow to live simply and sanely, content with few possessions, and to keep my body healthy. I vow to let go of all worry and anxiety in order to be light and free. I am aware that I owe so much to my parents, teachers, friends, and all beings. I vow to be worthy of their trust, to practice wholeheartedly, so that understanding and compassion will flower, and I can help living beings be free from their suffering. May the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha support my efforts. May the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha support my efforts. May the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha support my efforts. And now we'll go to the Heart Sutra. The Maha Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra. The Bodhisattva of great compassion, from the deep practice of Prajna Paramita, perceived the emptiness of all five skandhas and delivered all beings from their suffering. O Shariputra, form is no other than emptiness, emptiness no other than form. Form is emptiness, emptiness form. The same is true of feeling, thought, impulse, and consciousness. O Shariputra, all dharmas are empty. They are not born nor annihilated. They are not defiled nor immaculate. They do not increase nor decrease. So in emptiness, no form, no feeling, no thought, no impulse, no consciousness. No eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. No form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or objects of mind. No realm of sight, no realm of consciousness. No ignorance, nor extinction of ignorance. No old age and death, nor extinction of them. No suffering, no cause of suffering, no cease from suffering, no path to lead out of suffering. No knowledge, no attainment, no realization, for there is nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva holds on to nothing but Prajna Paramita. Therefore, the mind is clear of any delusive hindrance. Without hindrance, there is no fear. Away from all perverted views, one reaches final nirvana. All Buddhas of past, present, and future, through faith in Prajna Paramita, attain to the highest perfect enlightenment. Know then, the Prajna Paramita is the great Dharani, the radiant peerless mantram, the utmost supreme mantram, which is capable of allaying all pain. This is true beyond all doubt. Proclaim now the highest wisdom, the Prajna Paramita. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha. The Maha Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra. Okay, let's send a little calming energy to our tech team who have had a few little technical difficulties, but I am so grateful they are here, because if they weren't, you wouldn't be seeing me right now. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We do the Lojong Meditation on every full moon, but very few have a chance to attend that or don't for whatever reason. And so today we're going to do the short version of the Lojong practice. We do the long version when we do the full moon Lojong. But I was told by first teacher, all you need to know is in that first short version. So this is a 12th century Tibetan practice. It is called mind training for compassion. And remember, compassion starts with us. We are compassionate for ourselves, and then we can give that to the whole, to the other, although there is no other. So we start and end with 8 strikes of the bowl. The Lojong short version is in the chat, and it's also was in the newsletter. And if you don't have it for some reason, then just follow along. You'll be prompted by strikes of the bowl. So I will read it. I will strike the bowl once. We'll contemplate for around 2 minutes, and then we'll go to the next one. And at the end, if you have any comments or questions, we'll open it up for that, since it's all on YouTube today. I have wasted enough time. Why waste any more? From now on, I'll do something constructive and beneficial with my life instead of squandering it in meaningless activities. Most of my experiences are unpleasant because my mind is completely unruly and disturbed by conflicting emotions. Even when I imagine I'm having a good time, it's really only a disguised form of pain. As temporal goals can only satisfy temporary needs, I will devote myself from this day forward to spiritual practice. My current suffering is due to negative actions, attitudes, thoughts, and emotions I performed in the past. And whatever I think, say, and do now will determine what I experience and become in the future. I pursue my spiritual practices with enthusiasm and positive intentions. May I have the power to go beyond selfish absorption and engage with others. When I become enmeshed in selfishness, I will offer my own happiness to living beings so as to counteract it. In the same way, should a companion be ungrateful to me, I will be content and knowing that this is retribution for my own inconstancy. The world isn't perfect and will remain that way. I cannot change this, but will see it as an opportunity to awaken. I cannot control events, but I can change my attitude towards them. I will develop the wisdom not to assume that my initial responses are always true and correct. When something undesirable happens, rather than blaming somebody or something else, I will look at how I might have contributed to it. I will train to ask, maybe this isn't how things really are. It might be my own ego projecting something onto the circumstances. I must learn to stop personalizing things. I will look at the poison and not the person. When confronted by negative circumstances, I will try to think good thoughts and try to turn the negative to my own spiritual advantage. I will reflect on the kindness of others. Many of my past motivations have been tainted by ego, anger, aggression, jealousy, and resentment. I have gossiped and taken pleasure at others' misfortune and failed to act in an awakened and compassionate manner. The regret and shame that I feel cannot be overcome until I have atoned with the deepest remorse and without concealing anything. May what I am about to do yield beneficial results. May it give me the power to be of real benefit to others. May it help me overcome my defilements and delusions. May it clear away the obstacles on the path. May it propel me to the future state of enlightenment. There is nothing that does not grow light through habit and familiarity. Putting up with little cares, I will train myself to bear them. I will look at how I respond to situations, the words I use, my tone of voice, the look on my face, how I carry myself, all of the little things I do from moment to moment that reflect my emotions and mental state. I will pay attention to my thoughts, words, and deeds. Whatever I am doing, I will maintain awareness and mindfulness. I will plant white seeds through my awareness and mindfulness. I will continually remind myself that my thoughts, words, and deeds are the three gates through which I move for the benefit of others. I shall purify my bodily and my verbal forms of activity. My mental activities too I shall purify and do nothing that is non-virtuous. I will undertake to vigorously engage in self-reflection, to penetrate the layers of self-deception I have created around myself, so that I may be free from negative mental states and emotions. I will seek to break down and understand my experiences for what they are and gain insight into my emotions and mental states. And now, however you're looking at this, you can put it aside and I will just read the rest of the 6 to you. Am I thinking more of others than myself? Am I thinking more of others than myself? Am I less irritated and bothered by others and the things that happen around me? Am I less irritated and bothered by others and the things that happen around me? Am I more aware and mindful? Am I more aware and mindful? Do I regularly engage in meditation? Do I regularly engage in meditation? Have I taken the time to examine and analyze my own mind? Have I taken the time to examine and analyze my own mind? Have my activities been undertaken with the single intention to be of benefit to others? Have my activities been undertaken with the single intention to be of benefit to others? We bow. Okay. Before we get to the closing gathas, Kate has an announcement.
Oh. Where I have to look at there, because I don't know. Oh, there I am.
There you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kate, or Ambo, and I'm here on behalf of the fundraising committee. And I'm here to let you know that we need help keeping this building open. Our current expenses just to have this space and keep our bills paid is $2,400 a month. Right now, we have regular donations of $1,900 a month. Thank you to those folks that are making those donations. We had planned on some fundraising activities for this year, but because of COVID, we've had to suspend those. So what we're relying on is the Sangha to help us with donations so that we can pay our bills and keep our building. I tried to think of the things we actually need this space for. And there's quite a few things. The regular Sunday service, so that's 52 weeks a year. The board meetings, clergy meetings, committee meetings that are held here, classes, trainings, recovery meetings, which are held here twice a week, 52 weeks a year. And then there are the things that are held once COVID is not in play here. And those are our monthly potlucks, Sangha school, having practices in the evening like Lojong, having our weekly meditation periods. Those are things we can offer the Sangha because we have a building and we need $2,400 a month right now to pay those bills. There is not a person that's involved with this Sangha that receives a penny for their services. They're all volunteers. I want to thank the people that are responsible for giving us a regular donation. That gives us $1,900 a month, but we need help with the rest. We're $500 short. Please consider helping us. You can do that by making a monthly donation. You can do that by writing a check to the temple or going to PayPal, which is at our website. It will tell you how to do that. And the website is grzen.org. If you're already giving a regular donation, please consider maybe upping it a little bit. And then also you can help us by using Amazon Prime. And especially during this holiday season coming up, if you use that, that will give us some monies and it won't cost you a thing for making your purchases. So again, thank you to the people that do help, and please, those of you that maybe haven't been helping as much as you can, please consider doing so. Thank you so much.
And now we will go to our closing gathas. If I can get the page open. For all unskillful action ever committed by me since of old, on account of my beginningless greed, anger, and ignorance, born of my body, mouth, and thoughts, now I atone for them all. Vast is the robe of compassion, a formless field of benefaction. I wear the Buddha's teachings for the benefit of all sentient beings. All beings, one body, I vow to liberate. Endless blind passion, I vow to uproot. Dharma gates without number, I vow to penetrate. The great way of Buddha, I vow to attain. Okay, folks, Sangha, I hope you will stick around for some tea, check in, make any comments you want about Lojong or anything else. So you can unmute yourself.